Hey, what's up, guys? Maltosier. We're back, and Angie is dead. I really hope you didn't accidentally open this window before seeing all the parts before this game, because I just spoiled it for you. So, yeah, we're about to see. We're about to probably start doing investigating and all that. So yeah, let's do it. Let us pray for Angie. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Angie.
It can't be!
Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her?
You don't know?
Clearly she didn't.
Weird!
That not true. Angie say Atua always by our side.
Damn it.
We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua,
Right?
yeah, we gotta talk about which of us is the culprit and win this killing game.
Really?
Wait, this is part of the killing game?
That's right.
What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her.
No way!
But why would someone do something so awful?
But
Is that really what happened?
Huh?
could it be?
Is it it's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but
Rise and shine, our side!
guys, it's always one of us. Okay, guys? Stop doubting it. It's always one of us. True.
Oh.
Ooh, a vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. The puke is green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were going to make everyone get along.
It's okay.
Don't worry. Overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes. Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not?
It's fine.
Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how? So let's get started.
We are all friends.
Conduct a friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. It's the Monodam file.
Oh!
Oh look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Monophony?
Subtle.
By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. Ah, more green puke. This is really unlucky. Monodam is the killer. I'd believe it, dude. If they do some shit where none of us is actually the killer, we just got scammed. That'd be as novel as the main character dying. You know what I'm saying? As there is no use complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. I think so, Gravy. I'm not sure though. So everyone, we all know what we need to do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies.
Wait!
No, not Gunta. No way Gunta ever get used to this.
Nope.
Trust me, you don't want to be used to this. No one should get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin.
Unfortunately.
Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice.
You're right.
You're right. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual. Well, that's the point.
Shuichi!
Alright, bro. I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaito Buster Wolf? We seriously don't have time to be talking about this. Don't worry, we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit.
Seems like...
The culprit, is it really someone among us? Among us? That killed Anji? I know how you feel, Sumigi, but do you have to repeat that tired old line every time? Thank you! Someone said it, Cockitchy! Oh no, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student? Huh? Anji prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? So, and she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as a part of the ritual.
Could it be?
What a frame, sprite. Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her.
Hey!
What? Shut up already.
What?
It's her fault, telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Kaito, are you alright?
Damn.
Sure, sorry, Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Gotta do a good job, you guys. Kaito left still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage...
Jeez.
You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role.
It's okay.
I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore.
Well...
So where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right? Is Maki my partner now? Dude,
You're
best
right.
partner. Yes, let's take a look. Actually, Mew would be best partner, but you know. Maki's also good. Beep. Victim is Angie. Dead. True. The ultimate artist. The body was... Hi, Bantua. The body was found in the ultimate artist's lab. The time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. What? Damn. The forehead has also has a laceration. Dude, man, is this gonna be another suicide? They're not gonna. They're gonna maybe make us think it's a suicide and then debate us again because we already had a locked room suicide. But it would also fit really well because she's a fucking fanatic, and if she thought of Tua and told her to kill herself, she'd do it. So. Angie died weird champ. Did you like Angie a lot? I really started hating her before her death, so I don't even care. Hey FaZe, what's up? Monotara's Taka, I wonder what he thinks of that. What do you think, Taka? Yo, true, dude, true. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies. So the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Angie and Atua said, what goodwill was saying that to? The culprit may be one of the student council. Kusel. The student Kusel, yes? It must be the student Kusel.
Why?
A member of the student council? No, he said Kusel. That's...
All right.
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together.
It's impossible.
Sag. I can't.
Himiko?
Ugh.
I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body.
But...
But if we don't make it through this class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore.
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else, it's too much of a pain.
What was that?
Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie?
Please stop.
This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We cannot say that with certainty, no?
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we could speak with Angie.
You see.
We can summon her spirit with the seance called the Caged Child. Seance?
What are you trying to pull?
Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, this is no time for
I am
jokes.
serious.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation?
Yes.
If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring the case to a swift close.
Well, you know.
First a resurrection ritual, now a seance? Are you messing with
You
us?
understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written of in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times! On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform a legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes?
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something...
However.
Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing this seance, yes?
What?
My earlier theory?
Therefore.
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head.
Well.
But to prove such a thing impossible, I think it's best we consult Angie herself.
Incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So we're gonna fight the occult with the occult.
Okay.
Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well just go with the easiest solution.
How exciting.
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway.
Huh?
Huh? I'll help too. Huh? You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it.
Well,
I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, you did say that yesterday, Gravy. I wonder if something like this would happen with him talking. Yeah, I had a feeling there was going to be some importance with Korikyo. Basically, whichever rooms show up are obviously going to be relevant, and the characters are going to be relevant in some way. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of a given. But, I mean, it doesn't really take me out too much. Do whatever you want. Okay, I will. So then we have 4 participants, Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the Caged Child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Fine, then Keyboy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be picky.
Why?
Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
Well then.
So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? How about your lab?
No.
No, in order for the Caged Child to work, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough. And how about the empty rooms? Oh yeah, the empty rooms with no windows. There we go. Oh god, is there gonna be a second fucking murder in those because of someone sneaking out of the floorboards again, like Teru Teru? The empty rooms, the ones on the 4th floor. There aren't any windows there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up.
I agree with Himiko.
Tell me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
Then
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like
I
this.
see, yes.
Very well, I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab. The curse of the double kill in chapter 3. Dude, exactly. Are you really gonna do
Do
this?
you understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all our efforts to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene.
This is stupid.
Are they serious about this stupid seance?
But
Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. Bro, don't make fun of Lucian Dodge, man. Lucian Dodge is chill, dude. I like him a lot. He's Felix in Fire Emblem, if you didn't know. Also, Lucian Dodge is Erica Mendez's partner, so therefore he's automatically cool. This busty, brainy beauty has it all figured out. Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
Huh? The culprit? Fuck that.
Hey,
Shuichi, do we really have time to be listening to her?
wait!
Hey, wait, goddammit! Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea?
What?
Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen.
okay.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know,
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
well then.
But I figured it out with just one glance. They are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions? It's just a random thing I'm thinking about. But can you guys believe that Miu's voice actress is like 60 years old? That like kind of blew my mind. Diversions.
Listen up.
Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How did I know? Because I know Wendy Lee. I know her voice now. Because of Ace Attorney and stuff. And I know she does Mew and Akane. How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Homo's job? Sherlock Homos?
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her. She's also Athena Sykes in Ace Attorney, if anyone played that. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame
What
her.
was that?
Huh? The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? So, Anji made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's see how detailed these really are. Another voice actress I really like that I'm pretty sure is older is Lucy Christian. Lucy Christian's awesome. And she has a very kawaii voice. She does Is it Uraraka's voice? In Hero Academia? She's her, right? Or is she someone else? I know she's someone in Hero Academia. That's all I can remember. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are. Ugh. You tried to look up the wax figure's skirt?
Hey!
What are you doing? Stop that! What? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend's a doll now? If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Mew is a waste of time. Hey! No, it isn't. That was the best time use ever. Okay? What's her name? Lucy Christian. She's one of my favorite voice actresses because she's like the main character in School Rumble, which is one of my favorite animes. Oh, I can't hit the book. That's a Necronomicon. Get out of the way. Dude, I almost wanted to talk to these two thinking they were the actual people. But I was like, wait. I was like, I wonder what Rotaro thinks. Like, my head actually did that for a second. Let's get all this out of the way. Nice, dude. Now we can focus. Now we can focus. There we go. Okay. Tsumigi, what's up? I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but I can ask Rantaro questions about the murder again. Yeah. Could Tenko... Wait, I've never been able to do that. Shit! Could Tenko be the culprit? Huh? Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually,
Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, Anji did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Yeah, Anji has been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
no.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but see what I say. Since only student council members would have been let in here, so Anji only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumigi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Tenko! Tenku! Back door? Nope, that is... We don't call Kairi the back door, man. That's rude. You don't just do that, okay? Come on. Come on.
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange, impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
Ew.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
But...
But in Atua's rule, Anji say he punished us if we not follow his rules.
But
the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Anji was also working here at night. Huh? She was?
But...
No way. Student council would never break own rules.
Right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Anji got attacked while she sleep in her room and she get brought here?
Gonta, idiot.
If so, Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Anji. Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. I mean, I went outside, didn't I?
Hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, are you sure the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm positive. Oh, so I guess I just realized something that I didn't really realize until now. So technically, Kibo and Maki are partners in real life because their voice actors are. I grabbed the knob and turned to click. What did I say? Bro, what the fuck did I just read? I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Okay. Click, 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 click. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, click. I know, I know. We don't shift the characters, but there. Open says me. They are a cute couple in real life. They have they stream together. They're like streaming like Ace Attorney together. I think Lucian Dodge never played it before, and Erica Mendez has, and they're like just doing voices and stuff together. I haven't actually had a chance to watch them, but sounds fun. So he picked this cylinder lock open.
hey.
Do you think anyone else would have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would be impossible from the outside. The Monocubs took the key. Okay, here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. Let me see that key. Monodam swiped the key from Monophony and lifted it to his mouth. Nom. Ah, he ate it.
Then...
Kokichi is good at lockpicking since Fallout series. Wait, what? I don't really understand what the sentence meant there. What does that have to do with Fallout? So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside, but someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased. So the front door was locked from inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. They just pretended to be a wax doll. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Art Lab's front door. Bum, bum, bum. Do I inspect? Okay, I guess I inspect the body, but let me try just checking the back door directly. You reversed the Monokuma lesson song and you saw someone went insane and got oof, and it got oof itself. Oh. Yeah, you shouldn't do that, man. That's dangerous. This door is the lab's back door.
Is this...
The door has a sliding lock and it's still locked.
That's true.
And because no one has used this door since we came in here, I believe Anji locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since. Oh wait, what's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tab on the tab of the sliding lock. Okay, so the fucking katana was here for some reason. Gold and shiny, could it be?
Is that alright?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock. Dude,
So
what if Korikyo just randomly killed her for no reason? Just because she was making too much noise in the same hallway. You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. Or maybe because he really wanted to do a fucking seance. That sounds like something he would do. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. I also know that Kokichi touched the sword, so... I don't know. Click!
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Click. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. Oh, so someone used the fucking sword to lock the door somehow. That's the thing that makes sense to me. Still, it's strange that the front door and the back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock, and the rear door over there has a sliding lock. By the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this...
It's with Hero? Oh. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked,
You're
huh?
right.
Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monokubs, so both doors can only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Anji.
If I remember correctly...
That's true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. He also knows about the sword, but the fact that they just mention him right now makes me stop wondering if it's him. Because usually one of the early people are not the people. The early suspects are usually wrong. But who knows? Who really knows? Welcome back, killer. Anji's body... Anji's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look? Yes, I was planning
Got a
to.
minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki doesn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. I was eating burritos? What kind of burritos? One thing I find hilarious about is that Bryce Papenbrook plays Morgana in Persona 5 Royal. Meliodas, Makoto, Eric Harlacher played all those characters, significant others. Wait, Morgana's voice changed in Persona 5 Royal? Or is that specifically the human one that I got spoiled earlier? I just realized the katana's right here, dude. What kind of burritos? There's only one kind? That's not true. Whenever I go to a place that has burritos, they have like different kinds of shit that you can put in the burritos. Spoilers. I honestly already knew. I remember like when Persona 5 Royal first got shown like Japanese, I would just like, one thing I just do sometimes is look through comments of people's reactions to something popular, even if I don't know anything about it. I did not play Persona 5 or anything at that time, or had any plans to. And then I remember people being like, oh shit, dude, that person over here looks like human Morgana. He does this thing in Japanese that only Morgana does in Japanese when he talks. Oh shit, guys, that might be human Morgana, guys. So I already kind of knew that human Morgana was going to show up in there. So a katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy. Who did this and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside and then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Ah, wait, this is a crime scene. You can't...
What is it?
You want to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because...
Yeah, I mean, if she wants me to pull it out, I guess we gotta do it, man. Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Stab it back. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
Hey, there's actual blood on it. The fuck? It's a real katana, but there's a gold leaf on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. So she was actually stabbed in the back of the neck with this sword, and they stabbed it into a fucking wax effigy to hide it. That's the worst way to hide it ever. There's got to be something different here. Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so?
Okay.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the blood stains on the tip. Just the tip? The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But
But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder
That's
weapon?
true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
could it be?
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry,
Well,
or maybe they needed a long weapon like this. A long weapon?
okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Ah, really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine because they're a real hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Anji's was. But how do they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now. It's
Okay.
pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that
Got
easily.
a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of the Kaide's effigy. Is she gonna do it? I'm gonna put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. Stab! I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
By the way,
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe the blood off. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
what are you talking about?
Then what's the reason for this?
That's
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there. Now I know why Maki randomly has a voice line for "You're the detective." I'm sure she's gonna fucking say that so many times while she's my partner.
okay.
Everyone's just hanging out here, man. The ultimate anthropologist lab. Oh yeah, let's do that. I wanted to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. I didn't actually look at the body or the Necronomicon yet, right? Oh, I can actually look at each doll now? Alright, yo, what's up, Ryoma? The four effigies hung upside down here make the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams that we mentioned earlier. That made it more important, you know?
If I remember correctly,
We had a different partner in every investigation so far. You're right. That's actually cool. I like that a lot because it lets me get to know everybody. Or like more people. If I remember correctly, Anji made all of these wax figures.
Hey.
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so. That means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people, not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
By the way, why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is it part of the ritual? I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Anji? Someone else entirely? Effigies hung upside down is an added to the truth quote section of your monopad. I'm guessing... Okay, they all have different names though, so let's see if they give me a different dialogue. I'm pretty sure that ship was the one that's already dead, literally. If I remember correctly. The gross one? Are you saying Makoto X Kyoko is the gross ship? First of all, how dare you, Jumpy? But just actually, I did end up liking Aioi more than Kyoko after time went on because reasons. The four effigies are hung up. Okay, yeah. These wax figures are definitely the same ones made by Anji where they hang up. Hung up? Is that part of the resurrection ritual or is there another purpose? It would take a lot of work to hang these up. Implies there's a reason behind it. Oh my god, is it going to say this whole thing? Why are all of these? Why do all of these have a different title? Like Hanging Wax Doll of Kaide, of Kirumi? Do any of them have different dialogue? Son of a bitch. Oh god, oh, I guess not. Okay, but how about Kaide though? Maybe Kaide's special. God damn it. There's different camera angles. Great. Okay, let's go to the Necronomicon. Imagine saying her name wrong. What did I say? Is it Aoi? Aioi? Youch? Anyone else knows that Kaide had some sort of form of basic reading comprehension as a baby? She must be a prodigy. I mean, she's an ultimate student, so... Owie! Asahina. They had identities and you will respect them. Oh yeah, true. You're right. Ah, this book! Like book? The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
Oh yeah, Hina is probably the easier way to just remember. And this was the mode of the Necronomicon.
Hey,
I tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right? Oh, we can finally get to see what the ritual is? Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Take a look at this. Did I look at Angie's ass, though? No, not yet. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not... Oh, well, what the fuck is happening in here? The Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you want. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Well, they definitely didn't do that. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. So if so, that means the ritual was a success. The light tap was a fucking katana in the back of her neck, dude. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps of the resurrection ritual. Angie really believed in this crap? It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true, but in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Necronomicon has been added to the Truth Bolt section of my handbook. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow is a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack. Sneak attack? Wait a minute. We only know one person who says sneak attack. Oh no. Most likely.
Well.
But what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Forehead. Like the emote. What? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind.
But
So she hit her in the head and then stabbed her from behind. Alright, I won't make the joke. But her 2 wounds are substantially different. How did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember.
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these 2 wounds? Forehead injury has been added to the truth book section of your handbook.
Huh?
I mean monopad. I keep saying handbook. Huh?
You think so? Huh?
Got a minute?
What's wrong, Maki? Move.
Yes, that's it.
Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Anji's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumbled beneath her body?
This conversation is going nowhere.
What is it?
Let's not jump to conclusions, Shuichi, okay? Let's not jump to any conclusions here. This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here?
This conversation is going nowhere.
I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Thank you, Jumpy. I appreciate you. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Anji's, right? Bloody duct tape with Anji's hair on it. What could that mean? Bloody duct tape has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your monopad.
But
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
that's true, but... okay.
Well, that's true. Even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies.
Yeah.
So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses,
Do you
Maki.
wanna
Huh?
die?
Do you want to die?
Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Joking. Joking. Couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too.
No, that's wrong.
That didn't sound like a joke, though. That's true, but shut up. I gotta waste more time using those reaction sounds. The built-in sound commands. Oh shit, there are? Okay, fine. Spidey senses! What did I forget? The door again? Oh, I guess I can look at the door after I've seen the golden shit. Sliding lock's still locked. No one has used this door since we got here. Suppose that means Angie locked the door. It's been locked the entire time. There's also something golden shining in the knob of the sliding lock. Yeah, that is interesting. In addition to that, opening and closing this lock is exceptionally easy. The lock slides with the slightest touch. There may be an important clue as well. I guess not. Do I need to talk to somebody again? Do I need to look up? Do I need to look down? Do I need to look around town? Around town? No? Okay, great. Oh, wait. The blood? Oh, really? I'll go back then. It's unlocked, but I think this... Oh, okay. Whoops, I already clicked that. Guess I didn't check the blood, huh? I was gonna eventually scan through it, but thanks for hurrying me up, I guess. Whoop. Yep, I think that's... Pool of blood. Gotcha. A small pool of blood has emanated from Anji's torso. So also, guys, I'm sorry. It's really hard for me to say Angie. I don't know why, but Angie sounds really uncomfortable for me to say. Which is really funny, because I used to only call Anne, but now my mouth feels unnatural saying it. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck. This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Anji was killed, maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. I feel like there's another body where I forgot to investigate the blood as well. In one of the previous games, but I can't remember which one I might be talking about. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Is that good now? We can leave? Anji's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. I think if we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue with the investigation for now.
I can't deny it.
Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but... The only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene.
Yes, that's it.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you want to die as a sound clip? The problem is, there are so many things that could be useful sound clips in Danganronpa. And Jumpy's been patient enough to go up and look a bunch of ideas up. And then I'm just lazy, I don't add any of them. Well, I add some of them, but I just don't add too many of them. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure like 10 to 20% of my sound commands are just Danganronpa commands now. Which is fine, I guess. You're certainly more reliable than Kaito. That at least that guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. I think we've finished investigating everything for now.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. I don't know. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
You're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate... It's fucking typoed again, guys. An ultimate anthropologist's lab. We may find a clue related to the katana. That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way.
Just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
Sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. Aw, man, but I want to get used to it. You're hot. It's not like I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Dude, imagine having an ultimate assassin as your detective partner. That's a sick fucking combination. Wait a minute. Midnight Train did that. And only Jump you'll understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyways, let's go. I was about to say Midnight Train. Yeah. Wait a minute. I should go to the ultimate. Midnight Train is really good, by the way. You guys should totally either play it yourselves. Not that long. Actually, it is kind of long. It's like 10 hours. Or watch me play it on my YouTube channel. It's really good. I should go to the ultimate anthropologist lab. I need to. Okay, we'll just go to the anthropologist lab. Whoop. I mean, isn't that like every series, Bugsy? Except for Life is Strange, which I still haven't continued. I really need to stop being lazy with Life is Strange. I don't know why I'm so lazy continuing that game. I really need to continue that game, dude. I think, actually, no, I do know why I'm lazy about it. Because it puts me in such a fucking painful emotional state afterwards that I just don't want to touch it ever again. But then I want to at the same time. And I keep doing 2-hour episodes for it because I can do an entire episode at once. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from here. So let's first do everything else. Aha! Exactly! I literally have so much pain trying to go through life. Life is Strange. It's very, very painful and too real. I feel like everything I do is just horrible. The Caged Child book is still here. Kyo said that he has read it so many times so he can recite it by memory. I suppose he doesn't need it to perform the seance. Maki!
Okay.
First, we should confirm whether the katana used in the murder really
By
did
the
come
way.
from here. Still, there's a ton of weird-looking stuff in this place. I thought it was all a bunch of useless junk at first, but I guess it's not.
Sure, whatever.
Sorry, don't mind me. Why is she being extra cute now? It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of
That's
it.
true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after
No.
all. Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it. You watch there be like some fucking second blade. I don't know why. I feel like that'd be some weird ass twist, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. Kaitama monitor. Yeah.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too. Hey, where's Kaitama monitor? Kokichi Oma. Oh? Kokichi O? What are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? He looks so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that's your signature look.
Anyway,
Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it. Something for the seance?
yeah.
Yep, that white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage and a wooden dog statue and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
So that's why I figured I'd do a little research in the seance before I got the sheet. Study? So, let's see. Wait, why did you randomly say study when he said research? Kokichi took a look around and... I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says the Caged Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Caged Child seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's drawing is drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you needed 5 people, including the spirit medium and the dark place with no
If I
light.
remember correctly.
Remember correctly, just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. Yo, what if Maya shows up? Oh, wait, never mind. And finally, the dog god. Dude, do you guys realize that dog god is a palindrome? Wait, no, it isn't. Wait, is it? Oh, no, it is. Never mind. Yeah, exactly. The must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Or if you say it backwards, dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, it turn out all the lights and to create complete darkness. The sounds will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song, ask, is the Caged Child... Wait, after the song, ask, is the Caged Child... Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. Taco cat? True. That sounds complicated.
But...
So complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether or not it works, Kyo has been wanting to conduct the seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I've already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
Right?
Oh yeah, he did say he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it. But is it even possible contacting Anji's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
Huh? Well,
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started
That's
yet.
true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances.
You think so?
Whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens.
You think so?
As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
What? I want Maki to come with me, though. That'd be cool. Well, I'll be waiting for you out of the 3 empty rooms. We're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play and then left the room. The caged shell has been added to the truth bolt section of your monopad. Why is this still golden? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it is. Wait, what? Oh, this whole time I never realized it was golden only when you hover over it. It's not some special, oh, you haven't investigated this yet, sparkle. What are you doing, other than being cute?
Hey,
You can deal with the seance. I'll head back to the crime scene and re-examine the clues. Okay. See you later. Meow. I bet no one here will ever forget Kokichi's name. Also, I want to do this because I'm getting tilted at my own exclamation mark here. Servant gloves. She always wore them. Does she work for everyone's sake? Yeah, sure. Sparkly sheet, nice. Gets rid of everything. Man, I'm certain a maid would like that a lot. A certain maid of some kind. Compass that ignores the North Pole and South Pole and instead points to the owner's loved one. A must-have for stalkers. Squishy colorful beads that swallows with marble size when wet. Lining up 4 of the same color won't make them vanish. Oh, I get it. Jelly balls. A round retro water bottle. Having a slung over your shoulder makes you want to go on an adventure. Okay, is it finally gone? Okay. Oh shit, it's still here. Hold on. A food that's made by straining water from plain yogurt. Oh, Greek yogurt. I love Greek yogurt. Anyone else here like Greek yogurt? A chic, autumn-colored scarf that can be used by men, women, and robots. It's very trendy and fashionable accent to any outfit. I guess a certain robot would like that a lot. Can we go back in time and do Maki's free time out with Kaide? I did, yeah. I did Miu and Maki. Like, I don't know, have any of you been tilted that I'd never cleared out this fucking notification this whole time? A device for grip training. The strength of the punch is determined by the grip strength, weight, and speed combined. Are you serious? What did I miss? Aha! The set of cards containing 4 rocks, 4 papers, and 4 scissors. You bet your life on this game. If you bet your life on this game, it can be a thrilling psychological battle. No, that didn't happen, right? Did that happen in this game? Or am I just thinking about fucking Russian roulette? I think I'm just thinking of Russian roulette. Okay, we good? There we go. Let me save now. Veru? Is that very? Bugsy, were you being tilted at the exclamation mark this whole time? Are you as tilted as free slot 2? Could you be that tilted possibly? And we're there in the middle one, which means I'll be stupid and go to this one. Shit! They thought of everything in this game. Alright, let's go over here.
Hello.
So Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is that what was that? Oh my god, dude. Okay, you know what? Let me drink some water. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth right now. Maybe I should do like speech training before every stream from now on. Alright, it's what I would like to say, however, only 5, including the spiritual mediums, may join.
Oh, man.
What a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up!
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
See.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me!
No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, our batch. Don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Dude, everyone hates Kibo. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. Did you know 76% of Americans argue over the thermostat? Where's that percentage even from? Disgusting! What did I do?
So then,
So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with a purifying salt so that it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You do this magic with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then,
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
terrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay,
Got it, I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Cage Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words of the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
You have to memorize the lyrics now? You're a detective, so I expect your memories to be up to the task. Here's the melody. I listened to Kyo sing this song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Please don't tell me I actually have to do it. Okay, seems it's fine.
Okay.
Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then,
Let's begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay, we finally get to see
so
Anji.
then,
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Anji's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Anji.
That's right.
You want to talk to Anji, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. After you've finished saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. Tenko.
By the way,
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Anji, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing... Why are you do every expression you're currently talking about? Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
damn it!
And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. Seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
so then,
A rhythm game where Malt making a mistake unleashes a curse that kills everyone. Please, for the love of God, do not do that to me, game. Please. Shut up, Ganondorf. So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes.
All right, Himiko, I'll see you later. Na, na, na,
now
na,
I would like
na.
the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
What could possibly go wrong in a completely dark room? With only one exit, and no light sources or escape routes in any way.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
5 stars. Bro, she's
So then,
the actual sprite there is like off, so it looks like she's lying on the salt. Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. Please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired.
Bruh.
So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
That's fair.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of
Bro.
the cage?
Those guys are straight up standing on the salt. Korakio himself is standing on the salt right now. These guys don't listen to their own rules. What is this, huh?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances.
Wait, maybe that means
Hold this
Korakio made it scuffed on purpose, dude, so he could kill somebody in the dark.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
They're high schoolers, they don't listen to instructions in general. That's fair.
So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Anji speaking through you.
Got it!
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each sit in a different corner.
now we darken
Same,
the room.
Celeste.
Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are
I don't know.
supposed to light the candles.
This music doesn't
right?
feel tense and nervous to me. This music is fucking a jammer, dude.
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. Seance! The room instantly fell into complete darkness, pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner, then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo, let us all in the Cage Child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last.
What a banger, dude. point. Maybe I should listen to the... Maybe I should be part of the seance too.
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? He began calling. Now if the medium answers,
say.
is the caged child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
Say.
Is the caged... Fuck, I ruined it! Now we're all cursed! Is the caged child Angie Yonaga?
What's the matter?
Oh, well, you sure were supposed to talk, you idiot. What's wrong? Why won't the Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well.
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. That's blood. You son of a bitch. They killed Tenko off? Huh? Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
That cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Yeah.
Steven says this is a failure. I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us on how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
I will remove the sheet.
Someone fucking the planks moved! Bro, someone tarot-tarot'd her? Someone fucking did a fucking tarot on her right here? Man! Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside. Maki, did you kill 2 people? Maki, please, man. But Maki, we just want to hang out, alright? Can't we just actually be the ultimate assassin? Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped on the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage and lifted it up and... Wow. I also called this. I guess I'm just a fucking genius. I guess I'm a fucking genius, dude. Wait, how did Himiko just drop that fucking thing off on her own?
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophanie's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Oh, the puke color's normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
Now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
Tenko, seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How did this happen?
Tenko, Gonta, so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. Thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening? Here's the thing.
What on earth?
I was also not a big Tenko fan, so I don't even care. I'm not like that shook by this. I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Okay, Groundhog. Definitely not on my end this time. Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Anji may be on a different maybe a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
huh?
Or they could do some crazy shit and have the other killer actually be dead already. Actually, I guess isn't that crazy, but... Huh?
If so...
What happens in the event that there are 2 murders by 2 people? What if there are 2 blackened? We'll need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Neither you mention it. That's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? Huh? What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that!
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. I really, I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way!
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. Welcome back, Groundhog. It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that. Huh? It's your fault. It's all your fault, Monophony? Help! We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
Daddy!
I love you, so please go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Aw, you're making me blush. What? I'm back. Now, were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable.
God damn it, this fucking scene again. Wait, he just licked himself. Bro, this man just licked himself, dude. Yo, what the fuck?
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked!
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing!
I have no drop frames, so it might be your Wi-Fi this time, Groundhog. Do we have any, do we not have quality options today, I'm assuming?
No.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
Tell you the truth.
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is just not is to just leave whether you get permission or not. Quality options are there? Oh. You could try lowering the quality options a bit, Groundhog. It might help. Huh? Wait, so who's this Baldy then?
Yeah?
Oh, it's just a part-timer got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that the nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
That's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first serve. First come, first served?
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Anji isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Anji's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
Now then.
I will add this to the school regulations so you can review it later. I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Boy, everything is going so smoothly now. That father's running again. Wait, what? No, did I say that right? That father's running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst.
Daddy!
You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I'll never let any of you go. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go.
How nice!
That's why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy. God fuck you, Monophony.
So long. Farewell.
God damn it. How dare you make me say that out loud. Jeez. So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Anji's killer.
Nope.
Say what out loud? Nothing. Don't do it. But we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Haha, now finally things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
You fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
This is bad. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused. I'm in no shape to help right now.
No.
So this is where you need to step up.
Listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
All right.
Let's check the Monokuma file first. Sure. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found dead, by the way. The body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. Time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The back of the neck? How the fuck did they manage that? A stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again. Curse!
Hey!
What? Curse? Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse. Don't screw around.
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Slam! Come on and slam! And welcome to the jam! A dull sound reverberated through the room. Also, I do the same thing as Kaito.
Are you okay?
Buster Wolf! And now he's dead for sure.
My bad.
My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True, we haven't time to mourn Tenko's death as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Anji and then Tenko? And to think earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry,
How
Tenko.
can this be?
Man. Sumigi... I don't know, man. You sure I was saying a lot of names. It all Gunta's fault. Gunta failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. She's about to send the man to the moon. Nice. Tenko's death caused off guard. Everyone's panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Investigation resume. That's new.
Well...
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted
Got
to.
it.
Going to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay? No, that won't be necessary. Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Huh? Why?
Listen up!
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. New power?
His eyes lit up.
That's lit, dude.
I, Muiruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
That's a sick line you just said there, Kibo.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Crazy Diamond!
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. At this point, I'm just guessing random things they've never done before, but that I've wondered would ever happen in like the first 2 games, and usually it's turning out to be okay. Like this random death during the investigation. Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Kibo's flashlight function has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. Look at him. Look at him be a lamp. I remember the crazy... Oh yeah! Wait a minute! Was that actually just entirely just a fucking reference? Was there ever any relevance to Mundo's fucking mining pick saying Crazy Diamond on it? Or that mining pick? Did that mining pick ever come up? I can't remember. Was that really just a reference? I said things that made Tenko look suspicious, and now this. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later. Huh?
Because...
Crying won't bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and all of us.
I guess.
You're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. Bum, bum. That would be the best way to apologize. I see random writing here, but I can't click it. It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the dog god. During seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly.
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you ever even touched a woman besides your mother? What?
I'm kidding.
Good joke, Maki. I like it. Anyway,
Is this?
if this look at his face right now, dude. This guy was taken aback. He's like, this is him right now. He's just like fucking. So if this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. Didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. You still thinking about it? Bro, even if it meant I was gonna get punched in the fucking head, I'd do that. I'd do that, killer. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it.
Is this?
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque on the back. Look, there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet. But no hole in the fabric. This means Tenko wasn't tapped through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth.
Well,
True, Groundhog. Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of the cross pieces. That's what Gonta told me. That's probably why they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable. Well, the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
this?
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could do so easily, right?
Okay.
Yes, I suppose. The floorboards have been laid on top of the cross pieces. That's why they're unstable. Well, the floorboards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
This?
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could do so easily, right?
Okay.
Yes, I suppose. I think I already clicked that, didn't I? Wop, 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 wop. Ruin magic circle. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. At least it was.
Oh dear.
It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well,
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
what?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my body.
Right already.
Shut up, I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually. In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circles.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? Isn't that right, Taka? Isn't that right, everybody? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Magic Circle Karakyo drew as added to my truth bolazzo. Sag.
Hey!
Himeko! Hey, Himeko! Be strong, Himeko! Gonta, if you shake Himeko that much, she's gonna break.
What?
But she's not talking. It's like Himeko not even here.
like I thought.
Isn't that right, Yasuhiro? Wait, I don't remember which one that was. This one? Yeah. She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Yo, what's up, Glitch? Poopy malt. What? Okay. Himeko. Isn't that right, Junko? I do not have a Junko. All I have is Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. I missed the line on there, but fuck it. I don't care.
Why?
First Anji, then Tenko.
How can this be?
Gonta's so ashamed. Why Gonta no could protect friends? You just lost 2 of her friends? True. That sucks.
Leave it to me.
Among Us update? We're already playing, dude. What do you mean? We already know about the update. We're playing it right now. Leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
That cannot be.
Why? Why did this...
I knew it.
Q, I know the murder was pretty
But
shocking.
of course.
Of course, I am shocked about that as well, but why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh, we performed the cage child again and summoned Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap. Don't tell me what happened. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the
I
seance?
see, yes.
True, it may be best to move past what happened, to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever, just hurry up. How can I pay attention to my dead friends with this bopping music? Same, Bugsy. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spirit. But honestly, Mukuri Kusawa is crazy in her own way. So, like, it's kind of like it makes sense they're siblings. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium. Position herself as a turtle within the magic circle so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. After that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
We should do this with the stream members on a video call. People have suggested things like that in the past. I'm just not comfortable doing voice calls in general with people. It's kind of weird. I know it sounds weird, but I'm not actually like... I'm not really into that kind of thing. And it would make me very uncomfortable. Finally, we all sang the Cage Child song. The seance should have been complete, but... now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Crash. Thunk, sorry, I fucked up. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Boy, you may be tripping, dude! You be tripping! Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. I thunk wrong. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Then I took off the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it... Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance. Yeah. Would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
a problem.
I see, yes.
There's another problem. That is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Aha! The second thing you said, that's relevant! Of course someone else snuck in here. Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. Maki never was one to pull her punches. Sound during seance has been added. Whoops, I didn't mean to click them again. Fuck! I cannot understand. I have no idea why the seance failed. Are you still saying that?
Say,
Why don't we think over the seance once more? Oh, God.
You're right.
No! No, this is the worst person for me to accidentally talk to again! Finally, all saying, remember! I do remember, dude! That was a strange sound I heard. Well, I wonder what that was. Oh, fucking piece of shit. Oh, this is the worst person to accidentally click 2 times. Oh my god, why isn't there, are you sure you want to hear it again button? There isn't? It's gonna fucking play the whole thing because they're too lazy to add the choice? Holy shit! Please stop! It's really gonna hurt my speedrun, exactly.
I knew it.
no. Okay.
Alright, I almost did it again, that was close. Alright, I'm clicking this. This investigation is over and shut. It's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. Now then, Cunt Fu's killer is obviously one of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place.
No.
No, not necessarily. Huh? Seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be?
Do you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that? It's true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Anji speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Tenko answered Kyo, and so at this point, she was most certainly alive. Can I just die since I don't know what's going on? I mean, that's kind of a very strong reaction to to missing parts of this game. But like, if you really want to catch up, all the VODs are available, and I think it's worth the time investment. Obviously, everybody has different value for their time. Tenko answered Kyo, and so at that point, she was most certainly alive when the candles were relit. She had already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark. I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point of this case. Well, if you already made a decision not to catch up, then you don't really need to waste your breath complaining about missing stuff, right?
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. Alright. So, okay. Alright, so it's body time. Let's go. It's a rock! There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... It's not just a boulder. It's a rock! Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Honestly, though, Killer, it wouldn't have been worth it because then we'd have Mew not be Mew, and Mew is the best girl, so... like this? Tenko had her forehead on his rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Marker stone has been added to the blood section of your monopad. I can't click her blood? Okay, there's a crooked floorboard. We'll go for that later. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. Also, I don't know if you can rate things for teen with murder and shit in it. I mean, wait, are Phoenix Wright games T? Maybe you can. What? I wonder what it is specifically. It might be the actual themes in this game. That might be it. Actually, no, I don't know. What are Phoenix Wright's ratings, actually? I don't even know. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. I don't really look at ratings, I just play games I want to play. That's it. I guess I'd only have to care about ratings if I had kids or something, but I don't, so... This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Wait. I understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Earlier games are Chi, later games M? Okay. Maybe that was based on the rating standard changes or something? Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain? Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. Well, you're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Tenko's last moments have been added to the truth blood section of your monopad. Blood, intense violence, strong language, and suggestive themes. Maybe it's the lack of strong language and intense violence in Ace Attorney that let him be T, even though they had red blood. This floorboard is loose, and it's the one right under Tenko.
why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly.
If I remember correctly, it wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance. Why would it come loose during the seance? A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Yeah, why don't you look under the fucking floorboard, huh? Hey, there's blood on the top of the fucking cage. This is the cage used in the seance. Looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Hey, look at this.
is this...
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yes?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. The spatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. Oh wait, she was killed from the ceiling? Because she was killed from the fucking back of her neck. So someone stabbed... But no, they couldn't have stabbed... Well, It's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. When the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then...
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. Iron cage has been added to the truth ball collection of your monopod. Himiko is literally just permanently Sag. Should I just make an alternate version of Sag where it's just Himiko instead? Would that be a distasteful emote? There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this...
A hole? Looks like there's a space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there.
Huh?
Something dropped down there? Oh, something dropped from here? Hole in the corner has been added to the truth book section of your monopad.
Hey,
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves? Right, let's do it.
by the way...
It seems pretty dark down there. What was she used for light?
It's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, we should be fine.
Okay.
Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Because the first game, it was a censorship thing, and then they decided to keep it as a stylistic choice. I'm pretty sure that's how the story goes. Because the early demos of the first game, named Distrust, had actual red blood in it, and they changed it in the middle of development. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues. Why are there 2 bloodstains? Maybe you look pretty stupid if you found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dried blood? Very interesting. I like this music. I know it's a remix of that other music, but... Oh! That's important. Bloody sickle? Someone fucking used a sickle to kill her? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Then you can stab the back of her neck from the bottom with a sickle. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. Let's go for the sickle first. Sickles make you sickle? There's a sickle here. Wow, it's sickle. There's blood all over it.
Okay.
Blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this...
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
It did?
Well...
The sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too. Well, if she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
That's right.
About 6 inches? Nice! And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if only Dual Destiny is an M rating? Not even Spirit of Justice? Maybe they were like, oh shit, we went too far, and then they went back on the other one. But even if this is our murder weapon, if this is our murder weapon, how did culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
Are you really that stupid? How could the first thing he thinks of not be that someone attacked from under here? Ultimate Detective, my ass, dude. The cage is 3 feet high, and if you were able to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's possible. And her posture is the question. Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
That's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle into the floor in the dark. No! Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. There we go. Either one of those is possible. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboard. Fresh blood is definitely Tenko's. Really? But what about this dried blood, though? This is sus. There's a bloodstain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
Hey.
Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it, too.
Oh.
You're right, there's a little bit of blood on the other side of this floorboard.
What do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood spatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. That part, No idea. And hole. Some of the wood is corroded and broken off, so you can see into the next room.
Hey.
This is the wall of the empty room, right? It looks like there's wood along the wall. That part is rotting away. Kind of looks like a natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. I can get to the next room through here.
That's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? So you're saying that the reason why I couldn't go into the room next to this room was because I would immediately see the fucking killer waiting there? That makes sense. Then the culprit would have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might be making it impossible to move around in here.
Nope.
And they could have used the light like we're doing right now. True. They use the light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? No, that's wrong! Because then we can see it through the floorboards, right? Or I guess only the one corner would be seen. Because it had a hole in it. Was there anything else in here? Oh, what the hell? Cut crosspiece. Well, yeah, it is cut, isn't it? Oh, look, part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut through. It's cut off. It's near the loose floorboard, and the proportion missing is about the same width, too. From what I can see of it.
That's true.
It wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why? Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is. It might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then
What purpose did this serve? To make her. I don't know actually, huh? Floorboard underneath the Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting has been cut. If the culprit did all this, then why? If the culprit did all this, then why? I think we finished investigating here.
Is that all right?
Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. Maki! After Maki and I crawled out from underneath the floor, we put the floorboards back and found a third body. I haven't been paying attention for a bit. Did I miss anything important? We found a sickle and 2 bloodstains and a cut floorboard and a hole that leads to other rooms. Sorry, a cut, not floorboard, the thingy that supports the floorboard.
by the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? What do you mean?
because
Fanji and Tenko have different killers, and the black one we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit of the first murder, the culprit who killed Anji. That's what Monokuma said. So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Anji's?
Okay.
Yes, of course.
But
If this is better, but this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the 2 who died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way, but if planning on investigating the other crime scene, if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, you should probably hurry. You're back, been lurking. That's cool. Lurking is always cool. And sipping water. Fucking really? A scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded? Now what? Bro, I just fucking called that again? Bro, how many times would I call this fuck? Okay, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch! I got debated by cock! Thank you, cock. That was funny. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream in terror? No, I was gonna be like, what the fuck, dude? Huh? What are you doing? Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. I got debated, dude! And then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard?
that's so mean.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and I fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're gonna lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting the floorboard, so I kind of just stepped through. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean... No, we're not ready!
Huh?
And no, the alarm wouldn't have set off because there's only 2 people who found it.
Dreams! That's what the killing game is all about! Killing game fans! Hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes!
Who here is a Killing Game fan? Anybody in chat? Anybody in chat a Killing Game fan?
Baseball, soccer, mobile games! They're all nothing compared to the killing
Specifically
game!
mobile games.
The killing game just can't be beat! Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds!
Guess time's up. Oh man, it's because you guys didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What were you gonna check?
See?
I want to re-research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo's perfectly reenacted the seances that were written in the document. He drew his magic circle in the same exact way as his picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools, too. Nothing suspicious about the whole thing. I just want to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trials, so I'll see you there. Kogichi left. The blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody cock has been added to my truth bolt section of my monopad. Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
I wanna die.
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? The fucking smile, though. Shuichi's smile. Wait, what if I just ignore it and then just go and do some more investigating? Damn it! Curses! Do I need to talk to anybody? Bloody lie guy! Pikachu, do you not like Kokichi? Were you happy he was dead for a second? I think that's what I got from your reaction. Kaide's lab? Bro, I swear it's gonna be like, yo, I should go check the Shrine of Judgment. I'll go look at it though, I suppose. If I can. Your headcanon? Well, I guess that was his headcanon too. He really used his head to make that scene happen, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to give anybody a heads up before walking in on him. He was thinking ahead. And he followed the most important lesson, to not lose his head though. Bloody hell. Okay. Let's, where's this way? Yes. You were mixed? You don't hate him? Okay. That makes sense. I think that's a good, oh wait, what if I go to this one? Okay. Something tells me it's going to be really similar if I go to Kaide's. Let's find out. Yeah, this is very sentimental. I feel so sentimental over Kaide right now. Especially when I think about the Shrine of Judgment. Nervous shit? Nope. Joke's on you, I was only pretending to be dead. Honestly, I love that Kokichi did that. Kokichi's fucking fake death is great. Kaito's great too. I started liking Kaito a lot over time. The statue of Monokuma's abs really makes me think about Kaide. Dude, same, dude. Anybody hanging out anywhere that I care about? Or am I really just walking over to the fucking... Well, looks like I can't go back anyway, so whatever. Can only go forward, there's no going back. Yeah, 360 no scope. Ah, what a useless fucking building now. Whoever made that sure must be pissed now. Your hero character was Runtaro, like how that turned out? Oof. Oofers. Oofy mama.
Oh dear.
It would appear that we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us. Less friends mean it that much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, going to do his best to help. I'd want you to graduate from Super Idiot level at least to at least Kaito Idiot level.
What?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
Buster Wolf!
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now, but wow, Makiro sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
booyah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable. False.
Rest in peace.
Atua, please lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Anji, whom Atua loved most of all.
well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also.
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Anji, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. You might call her an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you gonna say that now? Say that for? Atua and Ghost don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time's gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap. His trap?
That's right.
Troy made the fourth floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
All right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something.
Huh?
Oh, what should I say? Why did the seance fail? I never did figure out why. I see he's still more interested in that than the case. Kaito will monitor.
damn.
The trial is going to be rough, so since I couldn't do any investigating. What about your alter ego? It's a monitor for communicating with us. There's nothing on the screen, but seeing it makes me feel sick. Okay. Sounds good. Wow. I respected Anji and Tenko so much since the moment... Wait, what the fuck? Since the moment we met.
Shut up!
Shut up. Nothing's gonna be solved by crying about it.
All right already.
So weird. I can hear my own voice a bit, but that's weird. I don't know if that's supposed to be happening. Besides, that was a lie, right? Wasn't
It's
it?
a lie.
Yep, you guys have me figured out already, so there's no point in keeping up the act. Kokichi never changes, no matter what situation he's in. Favorite for each scaling game so far is Yasuhiro, Chiaki, Hina, and V3 Kaito. That's fair. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I forgot. I guess you can say 3 is also a killing game. Try using your brain so I don't have to. My golden brain cells are a gift to the entire world.
Please wait.
It's true, though I do not know if I can be attributed to God. If it can be attributed to God per se. I can hear an inner voice guiding me when I don't know what to do. Can't explain why, but I believe that voice will lead me to hope as long as I listen to it.
On your knees.
Shut up. Why the fuck's a robot talking about God anyway? It's unseemly.
You're so dumb.
The inner voice is probably just a radio or something, like in taxis and stuff.
That is not funny.
It was unwise of me to confide in you all. Or maybe you're literally a fucking killing machine that's following the bad guy's shit, and you just think it's a part of some robot function they don't understand. Maybe you killed everybody, huh, bitch? Gonta do his best to help. Maybe he got pissed that he got left out of the seance, so he killed Tenko. That sounds like something like a robot would do, right, guys? For you, D1 was Kyoko, D2 was Nagito and Hajime, and V3 was Rantaro, Kokichi, and remember, guy. Going to do his best to help. Cancelled. Sag. Man, you know what? I kind of want to... Honestly, I might make an emote out of this, because she's so sad. She's so sad! So in the end, the culprit really was... No, it's nothing. We can talk about it once the trial starts. So guys, I'm going to be clear from the beginning. The moment we hit the intermission, I'll probably be ending the stream.
Okay.
Atua and the ghost don't matter right now. The culprit is Among Us. I knew we couldn't trust Among Us, dude. Ramble, 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 rumble, 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 rumble. Bum, 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 bum. As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard. Kaito, luminary of the stars. We descended. Perhaps there were fewer of us. Because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. So we fell faster and faster downward into the black. That doesn't make sense. It was Raffle. You're probably thinking about Raffle, Bugsy. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it? Or is it?
Uh-oh.
Boy, you look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. You don't say that they look depressed. You'll make Monodam sad. As much as I'd like to keep hearing this adorable back and forth,
Now then,
let's hurry up and get this started.
Extreme!
At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy to your heart's content. Maybe they're both gone. I don't know. The third trial was about to begin. Body was discovered. Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try and prevent the killing game. Then Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. What a comment. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Or two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. A deadly death. And I will fight for it. I will fight with the truth and lies in this class trial. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Save time. All right, guys, it's time. It's time. In an attempt to resurrect the dead, Angie is killed. During a seance to search for answers, Tenko is killed. Are the two related? The third trial begins. Okay. We got like 5 more fucking points to use, I suppose. What should I do with that? I don't know. Don't think there's anything I can really use that I care about. Actually, Librarian's Glare would be nice. I'm gonna take that. Yoink! Alright. Stupid bot! I'll just confuse her. Hey mom, are you controlled by Junko? Pooh hoo hoo. Anyways, let's go. Begin the class trial. Who done it? Me. I knew it!
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Oh my god, I never realized until now that the bears have X's too. It took me until this trial to realize, huh?
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry,
Was it?
everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time.
Okay, I gotta just have a question. In the first, I swear, either in the first game or both the first and second game, didn't it have to be a unanimous vote? Or am I? Nah, I guess not, huh? But why do I keep remembering the word unanimous being used? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Who cares?
Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Yeah, because Taka voted himself, but like, why do I remember that? I remember like even making a whole point about holy shit, everyone has to fucking agree, or I don't know. But I guess it was always, majority always made the most sense, so.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Who did it?
Tenko's one is like a, what do you even call that?
Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. You'll be a mess if this keeps
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
Angie's one is an angel. That's funny. I mean, not funny, but imagine the ultimate assassin being stuck between two dead people. Sus. Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here. Oh, we're just going in for it. Okay. Bantua, do you really like Angie or something?
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
Someone said I love zombies? Who the fuck said that?
So, ritual did work?
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back. Yes, Rantaro was resurrected.
Huh?
The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
Please, stop it!
Shuichi, say something. This isn't about believing and reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statements. Are all those statements correct? Yeah, one of them was wrong. But first of all, let me just actually see what my shit is.
Committed by the recently
In detail. Whoops. Victim is ultimate artist Anji Yonaga. Body was discovered there. Time of death was 2 a.m. Victim was killed by a fatal stab to the wound. She has lacerations on her forehead. Sure. Fatal stab wound to the torso. I mean, not fatal stab to the wound. Sorry, guys. What are my other bullets? Forehead injury. Okay, yeah, Necronomicon is what I think I might need to use, because they didn't actually follow the ritual. The ritual wasn't done. So... because this one says, like, all this stuff, like the fucking thing has to be burned to ashes. Mainly the burned to ashes thing. I feel like that was the reason, that's the proof that it wasn't done.
Our classmates!
No! So,
No!
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
This crime was committed
Okay.
to life. Classmates!
no! So, ritual did work?
There we go. V spot immediately.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
Yeah, bitch. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be careful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes in the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second! I can't let that comment stand! Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have.
How much would I pay for the Nercomoncon? I don't know what that is. I don't know what the Nercomoncon is.
Monodam is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodam's corpse.
Uh-oh.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this
I like how she just
time?
fucking does a ghost pose every time.
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who did it?
Who did it?
Aside, Half Pint, I'll handle this.
Alright, how are you gonna ruin things? Let's go.
I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Here we go. Art Lab's front door, back door, Kokichi's lockpicking.
Katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared
What?
about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Wait,
Just
what?
admit it, you shit-eating worm.
What the-
You went to the
It became a
classroom
worm!
and murdered the fuck out of Angie.
Dude, the fucking text animations that this are so animated.
Fucking genius!
That thing became an actual worm, dude. Is Kurikyo really the culprit? Does the story fit the facts of this case? We should think about this from the beginning. Yeah, we should. But
The
first of all, I gotta
culprit
see it
used a
on
katana to kill Angie.
Okay. So Kokichi can lock and unlock the doors. Yeah, she can definitely do that. The door has a cylindrical lock. Monodam swallowed the only key, so it can only be locked and unlocked from inside the lab. Before Angie's body was found, the door was locked, but Kokichi opened it by picking the lock. Back door is a sliding lock. It's the one that has some random shit on the handles. Great. What was the other thing? Sumigi's account. Angie had locked herself in the Ultimate Artist Lab since yesterday, working on the ritual. She would not unlock the door unless someone from the student council asked her to. The student council members were Gonta, Kibo, Himeko, and Tank. Okay, so I guess this is probably what's useful here.
And it was found in Kyo's research
Let's
lab.
find out, though. I gotta remember what
Which
the
makes
options are.
you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the fuck out of Angie.
Oh wait, broke in. Broke in and murdered the fuck out of Angie. But the door wasn't broken, right? Is that what I'm supposed to object to? All right, let's find out. Fuck, it's too late now. I gotta do another loop.
I'm a fucking genius!
We'll try it, I guess.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie.
I'm not 100% on this one.
In Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But
Anyone could have taken that katana, you see. So the rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo. I did not care about
some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom.
Whether Kyo had a key or not, Kyo had a Kyo or not, Anji was still allowed to let him into the lab. And from there, he could have pinned her down and murdered her just like that.
Damn it!
Wait, what? Hold up, what? Alright, that's
The
it.
culprit used a katana to kill Angie.
I guess I should use
And
this
it
one.
was found in Kiyo's research lab.
Maybe I was on the right track the
Which
first
makes
time.
you, Kiyo, automatically
Sus.
suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo. I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shitty worm. You went to the classroom.
There we go. I hit her V-spot, guys. This one didn't really make sense to me because broke-in doesn't read a permission from somebody.
No, Kiyo would not have been able to enter Angie's
Because
lab.
when he says broke in, I thought she meant like literally break in through the lock. But I don't know. Maybe I was thinking too hard.
Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
So he like, can I break in, Angie? No, you're not a student council member. Ah, fuck. Shit, well I guess I can't kill you today.
And Kiyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
I believe you, Mew.
Oh, how clever.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
What do you...
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Tsumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
Oh, how could you say that? You're the... How could you say that, Mew?
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
What ifs? The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Tsumugi? Well...
you guys high five?
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey,
could be true,
stick up for
Jumpy.
me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Gonta
not the
not
culprit.
culprit.
Not the culprit.
Good thing I can silence loud voices now. Alright, what are people saying? Let's
We
go.
must consider other possibilities. Surely there
I
must
didn't
be
mean to shoot that.
outside the student
Free
council.
student council.
What the fuck just happened?
That's utterly impossible.
Last night.
A dead chick can't be the culprit.
Yeah.
Why?
Only
Much
student
better
council
than being
members
out
had
too late
access.
at night.
Look, I don't know who the
I
culprit
didn't know
is,
robots told such boring lies.
but it's definitely not me.
Is that a robophobic remark?
Son of a bitch. Instantly silenced. There's several suspicious statements, but one is obviously inconsistent. I'll listen carefully. Yeah, okay, let me...
We must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects outside the student council.
Student council.
That's utterly impossible.
Last night.
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
that door.
Okay.
Why?
Only council members had access.
Only council members had access?
Look, I don't know who the
I
culprit
didn't know
is.
robots told such boring lies.
What was it? I missed something.
Is that a robophobic remark?
Okay. What are my options here? Oh, lockpicking. Okay, yeah, I should do that. There were several... Okay, yeah.
We must consider other possibilities.
I'll try that.
Sure, there must be suspects outside the student council. That's utterly impossible. A dead chick can't be anyone can open that door. Only student council members.
I heard it!
I heard it! I heard it!
No, It wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
Humagi?
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
The bolts down the screen. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, click. Clack. There, open sesame. Dude, how many times do I need to see this fucking flashback?
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember.
She's just so plain. She's definitely the kind of person who everyone ignores until it turns out she fucking murders everyone's asses. And she's completely crazy.
Yeah, I did it.
Any character that just like focuses on being plain. Always.
I killed Angie.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie.
Wham!
The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
That's not true, because he wouldn't think it's fun to immediately lose.
Wait.
So even if he was the culprit, he wouldn't have...
really is culprit?
He just wants to fuck things up.
He's lying. I think.
Maybe?
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No. Definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method?
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
Okay.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was...
What locked last was both doors.
That's it!
How does that even make sense? I kind of wanted to... I probably should have clicked that.
That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
The tool the culprit used to lock the sliding door from the outside was... Mind my... Fuck, dude! Okay. Let's see here. Uh-huh. Yeah. This thing just comes out of nowhere. Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright. Fuck. Not the sickle. I'm looking for this thing right here. I can see the katana now. Shit. Shit! Now I gotta fucking... God damn it. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Wait. No, I can't fix it anymore. Shit. Yep, that's fucked. That there be fucked. That there be fucked. What? Huh? Oh, there we go.
I see it!
I see it!
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
Oh, so she like... Oh, so he stabbed... Okay, I see. So he stabbed it into Kaede's wax figure, then somehow pulled the rope from the top, from the exposed beams. in order to hit the fucking thing? Is that what it's gonna be? Something like that? And then you hung up everything else so it wouldn't look sus?
Sliding lock
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it.
If you get the game yourself, you'll try the more silly, obvious answers. Yeah,
The
I do
gold
that
leaf
too,
on that katana
but I hate gaming
healed
over.
rather easily.
Because I'll mess up a lot of my HP and then just fucking lose. And then feel like a fool.
That evidence rings a bell.
Sometimes this game gets pretty tricky.
Specifically, a school bell.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Wait, what? Oh, he's referring to the first game, okay.
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigy's hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Different purpose, what could that have been? The culprit somehow use the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need another reason behind the setup of every step. Every step of the setup. If I do that, the way the culprit locked... Oh, am I about to fucking drive? Hell yeah, dude! Yo, let's go! Let's go! Dude, I'm so good at driving. Let's go! Let's go! There's so many cars. Wow. Maybe I should have played this game on mean. Maybe it would have been more fun to watch me game over. What do you guys think? Do you guys have fun seeing me struggle? Whoops, I just missed him. What turn to the handle of the slot? Okay, so this is the fucking... Why is this even a question? Okay. Yeah, the katana's held. Get him! Good! Oh, it's Psyche Taxi. Whoops. Wait, is it really? Don't some people just say psych? Or is that... I don't know, I've never really thought about it. Are there any cars on this curvy part of the road? Because that'll be hard to avoid. I don't see any. Yet. I don't see any yet. Whoa, I went off the road. Oh, I guess you could fuck up like that, though. Whoops. Alright, what was done to make the katana turn the lock? Something about I'm pretty sure it's something about the effigy. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Wait, so did I immediately Psyche Taxi this in real life before this even happened? The only part I don't know about is how they swung the body. My best guess is they somehow moved it using the hanging rope by using the exposed ceiling, exposed beams. So that way they're able to lock it from the outside. But what they use, I have no idea. No ideas at all yet. Oh fuck, I missed two? Come on, man. Oh, I slowed down so much by going off-road like that. Bam, bam, bam. What? I missed? Oh. How is the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? Alright, so it was either rotated or pulled or something like that. Probably rotated. When I think about it. Maybe it was like twisted ahead of time and then they left and then closed the door. Spinning it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. There it is. It connects.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
So is the Psyche Taxi a smart car? Yes.
Effigy spun?
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist. Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way.
Yep.
And of course, the katana would spin with it.
Yep. I think I literally just taxied in my own
So
head.
the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock, and thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with the katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us. Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
Yeah, because we
The
tested it.
sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
True.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
Yes.
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick.
Oh, Psychic Taxi lyrics.
It had to have been the
Psychic.
right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Oh, man, you guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
Because what's
I
fun?
wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me?
Oh,
And if
I
they
see what
pressured
you're
me to
saying.
confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted into my
He
plan.
tried to go for some Among Us strats here.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Okay, I'll start right now.
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked room
Alright.
mystery?
You, I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Jeez.
Cum dumpster! Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
Oh, Okay.
What should we talk about now?
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
Among?
Leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I
Yes,
can prove
Bantua.
using my recording
That's why
function.
Miu is best girl.
It's fine.
Yes, I'm
It's just a
degenerate.
waste of time.
Me? A suspect? I never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers, what should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
Specifically.
Huh?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
Gotcha!
What do you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim.
What if the first Blackened is the second victim?
Gotta figure
Second.
out who killed Angie.
I mean, what if Tenko was the killer? For
Until
Angie.
we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Himiko?
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give 2 shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
I mean, he's got a point.
It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Yeah. Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through.
Why did I not notice till now that he only has one arm of his jacket in the whole time? How
I'm gonna
he's
help
so
you
cool,
out.
dude.
Let's work together to find the truth.
Dude, I should just wear a hoodie like that.
I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito.
That's such a crazy combination Maltosier just did there.
Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse. I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
That's super cool. Someone who doesn't know how to do things properly is so cool, dude.
Listen up.
all you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed up.
Tenko was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on!
Kaito. Kaito!
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
Because one thing that they haven't done in this series, as far as I know, other than the obvious case in the first game, is they haven't had the killer already be dead. Wait, okay, and the obvious case in the second game. That's not what I mean, okay, guys? Actually, no, wait, and technically in that one, no, it doesn't make sense in the second game. First game makes sense. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what
do we talk about first? Oops.
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list
That's
of
not a
suspects.
thought.
Tencrotch probably got killed
Ten
during
crotch.
the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
Tencrotch!
The people who attended the seance. The fuck. Cock, Shuichi, Himiko, me. I mean, technically Kiba was there too, but like, not really. So.
That's it!
Not really anymore.
It was me.
Unless he was under the fucking
Himiko, and
boards.
Kokichi.
Listening to some voice in his head telling him to send a fucking knife up there.
So those four are the culprits!
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The
Coinkydink!
most suspicious out of the four is really
Really?
Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes?
Yes.
If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this. True. It's true. You know, I was actually thinking about that too. I was like, hey, did someone suggest to you they specifically use that room that they used? Very well, I shall begin the preparations at once.
Oh,
Key boy? Yeah, you're right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
Point of entry from outside. He must be referring to the hole in the ground. Or I guess the corner. Wait, what? Wait.
Damn it!
Wait, did I point at the wrong hole? Should I point it at the other hole in the middle? This one? Wait, no? I think it was the top of the chance. Okay. Wait. Bro, what did I really click the wrong thing? I'm so confused, dude. Wait, hold up. Oh.
There!
What the fuck, dude? Really? Okay,
You're
whatever.
talking about under the floor.
Look, guys, you guys saw what I tried to point at.
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person can move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
Who?
It's appearing before me. Ooh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Cage child, loose
The
floorboard.
culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function. Huh?
Function that Mew had emitted a blinding light from his eyes. In order to perform this, you need 5 people, including that, and a dark place with no light. First, draw the magic circle. La, 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 la. I feel like this is kind of similar to like the second game's first case. How the fuck, if it's completely black, like if it's completely dark, like pitch black, if someone's shining a damn light under the floor and there's holes through the damn corner, they're gonna fucking see the light. But how do I say that? How do I say that? That's my question. There's space on the floor, yeah. So I guess that's what I'll. I guess hole in the corner.
Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
Should have a little light you can move around the floor, but is that possible?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Got him.
That's wrong! I don't think the culprit could have used a light while under the floor. There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
There we go. I actually followed my logic. Dude, how do I keep getting so many viewer bots? I'm not viewer bots, follow bots. This game just attracts freaking bots, dude. It's okay, I can do it if Jumpy's busy. Jumpy will be busy. Hold on, I'll do it. Oh, never mind. Thanks, Jumpy.
So a light was not shined under the floor, which means you cannot claim I am the culprit.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot.
Say the thing. Say the thing.
My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Enough with the flashlight! Way too bright!
Why did you just randomly turn the flashlight on?
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with it.
You just flashbanged my ass, dude.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny?
He keeps flashing us. I know, right? It's like, fuck you for arguing with me. I'm gonna flash you.
Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from under floor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that.
The dried blood? Is that what they looked? Wait, that's exactly the same as the first case again. In the second
That'd
game.
let the culprit find her. Then they
Sort
could
of.
stab her through the floorboards.
Wait a minute.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore
Shut up, Monokuma!
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah. So then, why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she?
Yes.
How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
No.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
Oh my god, yes, she said, alright, goodbye everybody, see you after the seance.
Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
Oh
The
my
floorboard
god.
was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside Cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her then.
Then she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads.
Huh?
Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your limp dick brains!
Circle jerkin? You really gotta use that term?
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Ooh, like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
What is happening?
So who lifted the cage?
Is it because people are sort of agreeing with her?
It's me.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit!
There's no down!
Okay, hold on. I gotta look through all my fucking evidence again. Tenko not being killed during the seance? Not by impossible. There's no evidence for it.
When Tenko got
Okay. The stone that was by Tenko's body during the seance. Tenko had been crouched over in the iron cage with her forehead on the stone. Wait, the stone didn't have any blood on it, did it? I guess it's possible. Tenko's... Okay, that's not a thing. Iron cage. The iron cage that Tenko was in during the seance. It is around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. Shuichi and Kokichi placed this over Tenko, and Himiko removed it. Tenko's blood was on the bottom of the cage. Yeah, it was also on the top of the cage. What else was there? What are my other options? Does anyone remember? Because I don't want to... I mean... Fuck. It was Dog Statue was one of them, and White Sheet? I think that was that. The wooden statue that was put on the top of the iron cage during the seance, it weighs about 175 pounds. Shuichi, Kokichi, Kyo, and Himiko worked together to put it up and remove from the cage. The sheet that was over the iron cage during the seance is very thick, cannot be seen through. There's blood on the back around the middle of the sheet. No hole in the fabric. Kyo was the one who placed the sheet over the cage and removed it off the cage. Okay. This one's not too obvious to me. Just yet, anyway.
killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Ooh, like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast.
Oh,
So fast, no one saw.
wait, no.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
Shit, dude, I don't know.
It was me.
I'm just gonna keep hitting these things and stalling.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
There's no doubt! When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time.
My brain ain't following.
She was under the cage the whole time.
I feel like I should be agreeing
She
with
was
that.
dead when the cage was
It's the instant stab shit that I gotta argue with.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Nope. Not with that. Go to think that only possible if she was killed after seance. Unless you know a reason why that's not true, Shuichi. Okay. Maybe it's not just throw a cage at him. Maybe I should use some more logic here.
It wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time.
Oh, right, because it's on the
She was
sheet.
dead when the cage was lifted.
That makes sense, sorry. I think that's the logic here. Because the sheet was already lifted. There we go.
That's wrong!
God damn it, why am I stupid? Why am I stupid, guys? I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here!
That actually scared me. What the fuck? That actually like jump scared me like a fucking
No.
horror game.
Still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
Holy shit. I guess it's because I calmed down after that. I just immediately jumped up.
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
Alright.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted.
Oh my
That
god.
was the moment the culprit
That's like the
chose.
third time someone's told me about the
Tenko
dildo.
Tenko through the cage.
I don't even know if the same
Stuck a
person said
thin
it
blade
twice.
through the gaps of the cage. And that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
Okay.
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from
What?
the cage's gaps.
Wait, what? Oh, I used the wrong fucking...
In which case, the person who lifted the sheet, and that's none other than Kyo.
Good lord. Hold on.
The blade's all you need.
Shut up.
If you
Come
stick
on.
the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
I'll cut through your words.
That's right. Oh, okay, it was you. Yeah, because someone else that wasn't you said it too.
Just a minute. Tenko
I think it was
sitting
Gravy.
down inside the cage. She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone, and the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Take that back.
Yeah, no worries.
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
It's boss time, everyone. You guys want to fight boss in chat?
Not during the seance or from below the floor.
Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Huh?
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that!
Wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage? If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I agree
noticed.
with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Oh, they were just under the floorboard and they came up?
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
Maybe the culprit was the cage.
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
The they she's referring to? Am I trying to say that Tenko killed herself?
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say?
Are you saying Tenko was the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
Why?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Oh my god!
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
That was a thunk.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Hey Angie, when did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like
If
that.
even if she was that crazy, she would have just killed Himiko then and then herself.
She told me.
Keep her chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Oh, yeah, that is true. She did say that.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree.
I'm guessing there's a ship between Kaito and Maki, huh?
No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too.
Stupider things have happened.
No can believe
I would
Tenko
assume
commits
since
suicide.
just because of the one CG and also the random interactions, that's enough for someone to go like, "Oh yeah, ship's sailing. Let's go, everybody. Set sail."
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
A proper reason.
All right.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is
Oops.
there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance. She said see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean it was a suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that, and if we keep thinking we'll find the truth, and that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe! Cage child, Tenko's last moments hole in the corner.
So far, suicide seems to be the best.
Hold up. Tenko died in a crouch position. The injury on the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. Okay. What were the other ones? Hole in the corner? Yeah, sure. Cage child. Dark place, no light. First draw the magic circle. Passed down from the cage dog village on the ground. And the spirit medium must place their forehead on the stone. Yeah. Center of the circle. Don't know if this is useful. Sure. I'm just gonna let the talk happen.
Explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
And I could object to that, but I don't know what to use for that.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
Yeah, and Monica will follow through.
Secretly brought the sickle. And then stabbed it.
Actually, yeah, I should probably look at that. Sometimes it's actually useful. Let me just double check this. Wait, this is just Anji's death, though. It doesn't have a Monokuma file for... Oh, never mind, it does. Second victim is Ultimate Aikido Master Tenko Chabashira. The victim's body was discovered in a vacant room on the 4th floor. The estimated time of death is 11 p.m. Yeah. Victim was stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death. No other injuries were detected. That doesn't help me at all.
Yourself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide. Well, that's only because they're latching on to the easiest answer. To get out of this, I need to make them think their suicide theory wouldn't work.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true
Let me say this again. Tenko died in a crouch position. The injury on the back of her neck was deep. Probably not enough to kill her immediately. No work against me. That says that she had time and energy to do stuff. I don't know. Let's see here.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle
And then stabbed herself with it.
Secretly brought the sickle.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Wait, what? Brought the sickle? Hold on. My brain ain't following. Forehead injury. Not even irrelevant, but I just want to look at it. I should probably just start throwing out random objections and hope for something sticks. Because I don't got anything specific in my head right now that would make sense to me. Let's start throwing Tenko's last moments at people. Who knows? Maybe my character will fit in the gaps.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Yep, that didn't work. I mean, that one I was pretty.
Damn it!
I was pretty.
So far, suicide seems to be the
I was
best
pretty not.
explanation.
That was actually maybe I should put some logic in it instead of just brute forcing it.
Her true intent.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought
And then stabbed herself with it.
Maybe I should have used that.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor.
Guys, I don't think that was it. She wouldn't be able to throw it in time, well, I suppose, unless her death was instant.
Damn it!
It was not instant, so I guess that doesn't help me either.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
Whoop.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle.
Bro, I don't know. Yeah, of course that doesn't make sense. She got hit in the sickle on her clothes, yep. If the killer goes so then I believe it. Okay.
So far, suicide seems
So that seems to be hinting I should not try to object to that.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
What can I possibly use it on? Is it the take it down thing?
Secretly brought the sickle.
How do I object to taking us down?
And then stabbed herself with it.
How do I object to that? How do I object to anything? What do I do? Am I supposed to lie again? You think I forgot something new to this game again? I didn't get very hinted at lies this time. What do I have here? Cage Dog Village. That's not a fucking
the
good.
sickle underneath the floor.
Let me throw that.
All the pieces.
So I gotta lie about her dying instantly? Okay. Bro, man, why does this happen to me every time? I always forget about lying every fucking case.
Her plan
was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
It would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought
The sickle.
And then stabbed herself with it.
finally
with the last of her strength.
Stupid.
I'll reveal the truth.
Stupid. I thought it would be more obvious when I needed to lie. But I guess not.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor because she died instantly.
Instantly?
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail. Tenko died instantly.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets.
Ooh, double lie.
I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Oh, that's why I asked her to trust my detective
Pretty
skills.
sure we can believe everything she
I guess
said.
I just didn't follow the logic. Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No! There must have been a way! We're gonna figure it out!
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery. I'm not a fan either, honestly. I don't like the perjury mechanic.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during
I was
the
okay
seance?
with it when I was being obvious
There
about
is
lying.
something that
But other than that, no.
The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
What? I missed!
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there. I mean, it was totally pitch black. My job was to relight the candle.
God damn it.
Moving along the walls was seriously tough.
Did anything seem
Out of the ordinary during the seance, there is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed.
The ritual
It was perfect.
and yet it failed.
How utterly strange.
Singing the
Singing.
I heard something.
Come on! Come on!
I'm more concerned.
About how dark it got in there. I mean, it was totally pitch black.
Come on!
Moving along the walls was
Come on, game! Give it to me!
Did anything seem out of the
Just
ordinary
give me
during
the fucking hit!
The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Yo, Joey, what's up?
about it. Singing the song.
Singing that song. I
heard
love that.
something-
This time! Yeah!
I agree.
With that. Singing the song?
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
Bang. Oh, wait, that's not what it said. It said thunk before. It said thunk, not bang. Yo, what the fuck? Yo.
Sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard.
Bodies on the floor. Not much. Just playing CTR Nitro Field because it was only $15 on sale. Awesome. I never played Crash Team Racing.
What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. What other thing that happened in the dark, dude? I don't know what you're talking about. The fuck you talking about, game? Oh, you mean this idiot? I like how specifically Kokichi just fucking countered my shit. Okay, alright. Hold on. Let me show the question. What caused the sound that was heard during the sound? Okay. Maybe the sound during the seance caused the sound. Oh, was it the marker stone? No. I mean, there's no blood on it. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna throw things in. Shut up! Shut up! Go away!
Oh no!
Oh no! What I meant to say... Obviously what I meant to say was, clearly it was the... Loose floorboard.
This is it!
First try, baby.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
Boss time.
Could the floorboard have made such a loud
Actually, I think I kind of lightly, for some reason, remember playing Crash Team Racing. I think I might have played it at family friends recently, and I do remember what you're talking about with the drifts and stuff. It was pretty hard. Did not make sense.
It was the sound of an intense impact.
A Honkai impact or a Genshin impact?
Then it could have loosened the floorboard.
That is true. That would have been have to be a strong impact to make that sound. What was it? What could it be?
All right, then. Let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now. So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
It was a floorboard
Maybe the
crashing to the
statue
ground.
fell over.
But that
Because of the
statue
missing
was
cross
still on
piece.
top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous.
I can agree with that one. Shit.
God, it's
I
like
don't know
I'm
why he
the only
stalled.
one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have
Oh
any
god, here it
experience with balls
comes.
to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid.
Someone said, hey, dirty joke. Dirty joke. Is that a dirty joke?
Best of friends.
Me and Balls are the best of friends. I agree with that. Anyways, what would happen if I try to shoot that one with an agreement? What would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? I'll think of about everyone's testimonies. Okay, I already know it's a stomp one, but I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see what happens if I press this one. I just want to see the commentary.
Experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid.
Here we go, guys.
Don't you know me?
Worth.
Best of friends.
What, you got some new friends you want me to meet, Shuichi? Here, now, cut it out.
Oh no!
And Maki's death glaring me? Perfect. That was worth it, guys.
So what made the floorboard
That was
come
worth
loose?
it. That was fucking worth it. 100%.
Must have stomped.
I agree.
I need to do that when Maki isn't around.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit.
Is that the first time you got to see that
Going to
groundhog?
make sure, first time we go
It's
to
the
empty room.
It's the benefits of watching a DGen streamer like me.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
What do they stand to gain? That is the question. To solve this case, I need to think carefully about the crosspiece in the floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the crosspiece that had been cut was on the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. Only one of the crosspieces was cut. Oh, was it actually on the outside of the cage, or did it say the other end of the cage? Hold on, wait, what? Oh, it was outside the cage, so somebody in the fucking room stomped it. Oh, they lifted her up so that they could get sickled? Bruh. It's all coming together now. Wait, how they can lift her up while the fucking statue's in the way, though? Oh, wait, it doesn't matter. She's just lifting the person up to the... Wait, but how'd they do it through the cloth? Oh, man, I got so many questions! I guess they could have just lifted the cloth. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, wait, have I not been reading? Whoops. One of them was right under Tenko, and the other was in the center right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Think, come on, think! Brain blast! Oh, shit. Fuck, what the hell fits in that? Let me just shoot random things at it. E! Oh, that's wrong. S. Sitting position. Sitting up. Sit something. Shit. Seat. Seated position. Seated Tenko. How do I make the lights show up again? Oh, yeah. What? Okay, hold on. I guess I wasn't sewing. Shit. Seb. C? What? The fuck is that? Oh, seesaw. Seesaw, of course, guys. It makes so much sense. Because he saw seesaw down by the seesaw. It all makes sense now. Hello? Hello? There we go. Seesaw effect. Is this gonna be like effect or some bullshit, dude? What the fuck? Is that actually an effect? Do people call it the seesaw effect? Bro, I need to wait for my energy to come back. Oh shit, dude. I think I'm getting it. Hey, let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's fuck. E. Act. Got him.
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
Huh? A seesaw?
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage, meaning if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece...
Bro, is it actually gonna be Himiko who did it? Bruh. I only got to hang out with her once, though.
The next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's...
My favorite Hangman's Gambit? Probably the first one, because it was such bullshit and not challenging at all. The second one was very stressful.
Her whole body.
This one is just tedious. This one's just super tedious because you just gotta sit there and wait and do nothing for lights to show up, or for you to have energy to light the room up.
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
The seesaw!
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
The floorboard, seesaw, the cage, and the blood on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place a sickle could have been in that's consistent with the evidence. Where was the sickle when Tenko was killed? I don't actually know, but I'm just gonna guess. Yeah, okay. That one seemed wrong. So, but you know, it's all about trying new... I was trying to 100% the dialogue, guys. I'm just trying to 100% the dialogue, y'all.
That's it!
So it was inside the statue?
The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down.
Oh. Who put the cloth on?
The reason we didn't see
Oh, it
it
was part of the
was because
statue.
of the fabric covering the cage.
Wait. Yes?
Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place.
Oh.
It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over.
Interesting. How did they? Who did
Once
that then?
everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw...
So it's whoever put the cloth down? Who put the cloth down? Oh, it was Kyo.
Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage.
Oh, he really did just randomly want to kill somebody? All along? No.
She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
I mean, he's the one who positioned everything, but
The 6-inch
is it really going to be the
sickle
most
blade wasn't
obvious
long
answer?
enough to stab Tenko in her crouched position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an
So it's
unorthodox idea.
It's like bringing the air share to the fuhua instead of the fuhua to the air share. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
What sickle mode? They would not notice that there was a blade coming out of the... That's what I assume. I assume the blade was added with the cloth and only one person out of the cloth, and that was Kyo. So he could get away with doing that.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide.
Oh yeah. We all know about those.
Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know?
I am
They can't
sussing
get away
Kyo,
with
but like
murder the
obviously that's what they
normal
want me to suss, so
they
I don't
gotta
know.
think outside the box. Kudos, culprit. You did a great job keeping me entertained.
There's also the fact that I have a hint that's Kokichi fucking dropping on his head somewhere, so he could also be the killer. He could actually just be the killer.
Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
And also, she's in the other possibility, but she didn't put the cloth up, did she? I thought she only helped with lifting the statue.
Why her?
Maybe I'm forgetting who put the cloth up.
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Good old-fashioned rousing round of seesaw homicide.
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
There's 3 empty rooms. Which shall we use? Oh, let's use the center one. Holy shit, flashbacks. Stop.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko.
Oh no. There's a
prepared her
hat.
seesaw trap ahead of time.
She's not that strong.
Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it.
You know what I never really had time to check? Here's something that I think is really relevant. No! I know what this is leading to. I know it is Kyo. I'm pretty sure it's Kyo. The fucking fact that I have the idiot falling into the ground is because he probably just literally rigged all 3 rooms and didn't care which one was picked. He just used the advantage of having someone suggest it.
Then, she killed Tenko. All according to plan.
And that's because it would make the most sense for him because he tried to predict human behavior because he's a fucking anthropologist.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Right.
Kill Tenko? I killed Tanko?
Himiko? What's wrong, Himiko?
Shut up, game. I know what's going on here. It's true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea. Does that really mean Himiko killed Tenko? Would something like that really happen? Something so cruel. Okay, well, I did say I was going to stop at the intermission, so that's what we're actually going to do. Sorry, guys. I know that's annoying, but I know if I continue now, I'm going to be up way too late, and I can't afford to do that. So, there it is. The intermission. This intermission is going to last a while, because I can't stream again until next Monday, probably, due to work tomorrow, suddenly. Having a shift tomorrow, so... This is a huge intermission, guys, but hopefully I keep this thought in mind of what I think is going to happen. Anyways, everyone on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry about the delay. We'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I'm right. Or if you already know the answer, you'll be like, damn, this guy's a fucking genius. I wish I was as smart as this guy. And it's okay. I understand. Okay, see ya, guys.